Today we're doing a different show than we had planned. We're going to do the storm damage to the Coachella Valley. We're standing at the Whitewater Wash on Avenue 66. We've had 4 days of storms. The water coming down from way up in the valley is now going over the top of the bridge here. Cars are going through, but it's really not safe. When the photographer first arrived on the Avenue 66 bridge, it looked like this. There was no water coming across. An hour later when we left, the water was rushing over the bridge at 1 foot deep. Here comes a brave soul. He's going to try to drive through it. Maybe. They just don't realize that 1 foot of water has the potential to push them right up against the guardrail. He's smart too. It's usually 10 feet from the top of this roadway down to the actual bottom of the creek here, or wash. The speed of the water here is about 6 miles an hour. It's enough to push your car up against the rail, or if you're trying to walk across it, it'll knock your feet out from under you. Don't try to go into the water to retrieve anything if you drop into it. The damage caused by floods here in the valley can be very extensive. I know that the fire department in a 24-hour period went over 465 rolls for public assistance, vehicles in the washes being flooded, and property itself being damaged. We're at the very mouth of the Box Canyon, and this road I'm standing on, it goes up to Painted Canyon. It's completely impassable. This shows you just how much water was coming down the canyon. It all comes right down through here and just tore this road completely out. We were going to hike up on Mission Creek, which is on Highway 62 going toward Yucca Valley. Well, it seems that the road is flooded out, so we cannot do a hike up there today as planned. Our trip for hiking up to Mission Creek was spoiled today, so we decided to try to get some pictures of the country and the mountains and the snow, really looking beautiful. Beautiful shot of the San Jacinto Mountain. The tramway's up there. We're going to go up and see if there's any storm damage at the tramway. Driving up to the tramway, it looks like we're going up to Machu Picchu. It's gorgeous up here. The plants are blooming, and it's just so nice and serene with the plants that we can see and the water running down the creek. Beautiful. We're at Whitewater Canyon. The road is closed due to the flood up here. If you remember, not too long ago, I stood on the edge of this bluff here, but I'm not going to get that close this time because my wife just might shove me over. Here we are at Whitewater Canyon. The debris I'm standing on was covering the road this deep. They've cleaned it up pretty well, but probably flooded up above the canyon. We're going to hike up and take a look. The park personnel are using their equipment to help clean up the road, along with the county that are coming up to help clean up the road too. It won't be long before you can come back up to Whitewater Preserve and enjoy the beautiful scenery that they have, and camp. We don't get much rain here in the valley, but when we do, call it a natural disaster because that's what nature does. So this is the Old Desert Naturalist, Conrad Vargas, signing off for this edition of The Flood. Wilson! Wilson! Don't leave me, Wilson! No!